Welcome back to MCU News Season 1, Episode number 4. Today we're reviewing all of the Phase 4 projects that are scheduled to release. And yeah, let's get on with it. Cue that intro. First up, we have Black Widow. There's rumors that we're gonna get a trailer for Black Widow on December 3rd, and some of the footage shown at Comic-Con looked really good. The plot is set to be about how Natasha has a secret sister, and it's gonna get interesting. There's been a lot of art released, and I really think this movie should have come out a long time ago. It has a long time coming. I feel like it's a bit late, especially after what happened in Endgame. And I feel like as well, it being set in 2016 was not a good time. I feel like it would have been better if it was set as like a prequel before like the origins of the story. Also, I want to know what happened in Budapest. And yeah, basically that's it. Next up, we have The Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus show scheduled for fall 2020. This one I'm really excited for, to see, the Falcon, especially after coming Captain America. Also excited to see these characters have a special bond. I feel like, their powers aren't so overpowered, so it won't be that hard to have some fight scenes. And yeah, this one, I'm happy. Fall 2020, it started filming, so yeah. Next up, we have Eternals, the movie that's scheduled for November 2020. And this one as well, I'm so excited. But it's kind of hard to see how they're going to fit in the timeline. Maybe if it's on a different planet, that would make more sense. Or if it was 1 billion years ago. Or if somehow they got like stuck in the quantum realm or something. And I have a lot of theories about this one. This one I'm particularly excited for. One of the ones I'm most excited for. But it's not my number one of anticipation. And let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, a very unpopular character from the comics, movie about this. And I'm okay. I think they can nail this one. I think they can do well with this one. Kevin Feige, he's taking some interesting choices, but I mean, okay. And we've seen the Ten Rings in Iron Man. We've seen it in Iron Man 3. We've seen the Ten Rings in a bit in the MCU before, so it'd be cool to see what they would do with this, And yeah, that's it. Next up, we have WandaVision, Disney Plus, scheduled in 2021, spring, around that time. And this one I'm really excited for because these two characters, I've loved them. And it's also cool because this movie, in the chronological order of the MCU, the timeline, it's set after Endgame. So that means Vision somehow is coming back to life. Maybe Wanda's rebuilt him or something. And I love these two characters, but the problem I have with this is that it's going to be so hard to have a TV show because of how overpowered they are, because of, like, especially Wanda, like, she's so powerful, and I feel like in, a bunch of fight scenes, she can just win against villains easily, but she just doesn't. Like, she can just mind trick them, she can just crush them into a tiny ball. Vision, again, he's also really, really strong. He's stronger than the Hulk in, like, I mean, of course he's more powerful than him, that's duh, but like in like strength, like in pure strength, if you know what I mean. And his laser beam, and he can also like phase, you know what I mean? Like from Ant-Man and the Wasp, we saw Ghost phase, like, yeah. And Vision is also worthy. I don't know if he's actually worthy or if he's just a robot so he can pick it up. I don't really know. And Wanda, she can also send laser beams, do that defense ball thingy. She can fly, has levitation powers, and yeah, she's second, in my opinion, second most powerful out of all the Avengers or just heroes in the MCU in general. Anyway, let's move on to the next project, I'm just gonna call it, because I mean, like, there's movies and TV shows, you know what I mean? And we've come to Oh, cool. Family friendly, I'm just kidding. So we've come to Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse, what? This one I'm super excited for. And also Scarlet Witch is set to be in this. Wanda, whatever. So the two most powerful characters are going to be in one movie together. It's just going to be an amazing combo. Doctor Strange 2. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the first one, but I liked it. I mean, it wasn't like great, but it was a pretty good movie. I feel like it's underrated, and people hate it and just feel too much for these weird reasons as well. So yeah, and also the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm so excited to see what's in store for this movie because of the title, especially. It's said to be one of the most scariest movies of the MCU, and that's pretty exciting. So yeah, on to the next one. Next up, we have the Loki TV show, Disney Plus, scheduled for spring 2021. This is set to be, now listen, if it wasn't about what it is, I wouldn't be excited for it. So let me just wait. So in Endgame, we saw how the Avengers were able to close up all the timelines except this one particular one, the New York, revolving around the Tesseract, like the ones revolving around the Scepter and the Time Stone. That stuff was closed up, but revolving around the Tesseract in New York in 2012, they didn't close up, so it caused an alternate timeline. You probably didn't understand what I just said, but if you did, then I respect you. So Loki got the Tesseract and he got away because of Hulk. Like, bro, the 2012 Hulk just, okay, whatever. So he got away, and now apparently it's gonna be, this show's gonna be about him going to future events, and maybe even I have a theory that he has a plan to collect all the 6 Infinity Stones, because at this time Loki's pretty evil, and also at this time Thanos is out there, and Loki knows about Thanos trying to collect all 6, but if Loki can collect, Thanos right now has, in 2012, I mean, he had the Mind Stone, but he gave it away because he was Dumbo, yeah. So Thanos at this moment has no Infinity Stones, and I think Loki with the Space Stone is enough to beat Thanos with no Infinity Stones. I'm gonna do a video soon about how Thanos is so overpowered, and yeah, so I'm excited for this plot. But in general, I feel like a Loki Disney Plus show isn't such a good idea, but I can handle it. On to the next one. Now for my favorite, the project I'm most excited for, other than Spider-Man 3, actually. Spider-Man 3, no, that wins, takes it all. Marvel What If series. Oh my, I'm so excited. Number 1 is if Peggy Carter got the super serum in Captain America: The First Avenger that Captain America got to become Captain America. Obviously, before that he was just like a kid. And yeah, this one I'm so excited for on Disney Plus, cause it's just so exciting to see, like, what if, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really bad at explaining why I'm excited for it, but you know what I mean though. So let's head on to the next one. This is the one I'm second most excited for. Spider-Man 3 has to come first, obviously. Coming up next is the Hawkeye TV show, Disney Plus. This is the one we know the least about, and it is, I don't know about this one. I feel like it's a good idea to have a TV show about him. Maybe it would take place in between that gap of 2018 to 2023 to see, you know, how he turned into Ronin, how he's been evil. Or maybe it would be just him and his family, or maybe it'd be a prequel like I wanted with Black Widow for Disney. And yeah, this Disney Plus series, I'm okay with it. And yeah, not our final one, but our final project that was confirmed at the original Comic-Con. The rest came out a bit after. Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, if it was just a classic Thor movie, I'd be okay with it. I'd honestly be like, okay. But they're making Jane Foster Thor, which is probably one of the dumbest ideas ever. Why would they do that? That's actually so dumb. And, like, it's so dumb. honestly, I don't know about this one. It's gonna be a Thor 4. I don't even know if Thor's gonna be in it. Thor better be in it, otherwise that'll just be so sad. I'm not a hater. I like Jane Foster as a character. I like her. You know, she's a good character, but this is just so dumb. Like, why would they make Jane Foster Thor? Alright. And I know there's gonna be bad movies. Like, even Taika can't pull it off. So I'm not excited for this one at all. Next up, we have Spider-Man 3, and wow. Spoiler warning in case you haven't seen Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm about to spoil ending, but of course you've seen it. I mean, it's so old. So, where they left us off in that credit scene was phenomenal. Like, but he got exposed. Everybody hates him now. I want to see how he can handle it. And there's a lot of the title's gonna be like something related to home, homecoming, far from home, home alone. People are saying home run, home wreck. I don't know. And this one, I mean, I'm so excited for it, especially because Tom Holland is such an amazing actor. I feel like he's one of to me. Oh, I can't even talk right now. He's in the top 5 best actors for overall in the MCU, and not in the world. Don't try. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just so excited for this one. Also because of where they left us off with Nick Fury. I mean, that's probably going to be in Captain Marvel 2, but Nick Fury and Maria Hill were Skrulls. And I have a theory that Maria Hill this entire time has been a Skrull. And I have a theory that Nick Fury actually died in 2014. In the Winter Soldier, he got 2 gunshots to the back. How do you survive that? Like, that's just insane. And so I would hear that actual Nick Fury that we saw on the ship with the Skrulls, that was also a Skrull, and I feel like nobody knows about that except that one particular Skrull, which I have a feeling that Skrull is evil and he's just acting as Nick Fury, but nobody knows about it. But then the other Skrulls, Talos, that's acting as Nick Fury. That one everybody knows about, and he's just replacing Nick Fury. But the other one is a secret evil Skrull, because some Skrulls are evil and most of them are good. But I mean, like, there's some out there that are evil. And yeah. Next up, we have Black Panther 2. Now, this one, May 6th, 2022. This one, it's actually, I don't know if it's going to be in Phase 4 or Phase 5. We're not sure about it, but of course they have to bring this back, especially because of how well the first Black Panther did, both for box office and for ratings. I mean, like, it was an amazing movie, Black Panther, so they had to bring it back, I mean, like, obviously. And I'm excited for this one, obviously. I think it's a good choice. We don't know what it's going to be called yet, but yeah. Also, we have heard Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is in the works for Phase 5 because of all the James Gunn drama with Suicide Squad 2. It would have been like the first movie in Phase 4, but because of that it got delayed to Phase 5. Captain Marvel 2 we've also heard is in the works. And Ant-Man 3 has been scheduled for Phase 4. So this one as well I'm excited for. A lot of people were forgetting about Ant-Man 3. I was like the only one. And then they scheduled it and I was like, oh thank gosh. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it. That's going to wrap it up. I've talked about all the projects that are coming up in Phase 4. If you want to see more about MCU news, comment down below. But the comments are probably disabled because YouTube's so mean to me. Why, YouTube? Why do you have to be so mean to me? But so, comment down below if the comments aren't disabled. What do you want to see in MCU news next? And until everybody, have a good day. I'll see you next time on MCU news. Let's go.